Perfect. All right, guys. So now we have David versus Jonathan. So we have a Frieza Trunks matchup. This should be pretty interesting considering that this is going to be a more aggressive game type. Even though the last game that we witnessed between, well, oh wait, David has to be changed. That's TJ. TJ. We have TJ versus Jonathan. Hmm. Perfect. All right. So now this is going to be a strong matchup. We definitely have a pretty interesting game considering that this is purely aggression considering how TJ designed his deck. They are the only two players right now on that table. All right. So Jonathan started off. He dropped Majin Buu, got his draw one card. He placed a Gohan, which is the free 10K that comes onto the board as energy. TJ just dropped his Sui. And right now, I guess he's deciding what he's going to do. He has a Sorbet in hand and appears to be the Doria, the 10K free boost. All right. He ended his turn. Jonathan is starting off strong. He just... Okay. So he attacked, got the 5K. Right now, TJ is deciding on taking damage. He's using Mighty Mass's ability, searching his deck for a Trunks and a Goten, the children. The Trunks he just searched for, the ability is your during combo step on his turn. If he combos that card, he restands in energy. And the Goten is literally discard that Goten and another card in your hand. In that case, you can search your deck for a Gotenks of your choice. So now he just ended his turn. TJ is starting his second turn, deciding the energy to place on the board. All right. So right now TJ just used Manaka, definitely starting to get his engine going. Use Manaka again. He can awaken at this point, considering that he has Frieza's army. Yep. Get another life and search his deck. All right. Not bad. Off to a good start. He's now awakened. And he's ready to go. This deck right now is the fastest in the format. I believe TJ has a really nice build that it is incredibly fast. He literally can almost guarantee awaken on turn 1 based on how his build is. And now he awakened, drew his 2 cards, and he's still doing well. He's paying 1 yellow to play a Sorbet. Sorbet for Sorbet. He's attacking with his leader onto his opponent's leader, which is Trunks. He drew his card. Jonathan is taking double damage because he used Manaka this turn. Okay, Jonathan just placed a red energy. So right now we are... Okay. Not bad. Jonathan just played a Mighty Mask. So he is definitely trying to set up his board well. He's trying to gain certain cards into his hand so he can do some fun stuff. He just played a Goten to kill off the Sobe. Goten's effect is when you combo this card during your turn, it costs 1 energy. In that case, you KO a battle card that's 3 or less. So, easy kill, but Unfortunately, he just used Zarbon and was able to guard it and restand his Sui. Those are the most important cards of his decks, the vanilla cards that you see TJ using. They're actually the most important cards. So right now, Jonathan is tapped out, but he still has an attack from his leader. Okay. I predict an attack with using Trunks as one of his combo pieces to restand an energy at this point, since he's tapped out. He doesn't want to be tapped out against this deck, and I am correct. He just hit off the Trunks, and now he's, well, very interesting. Not bad. He is trying to hit that leader. Right now he's hitting for a combination of 25k. And he was able to kill that card. And TJ's answering with a Frieza, which is pretty strong. Now he has another character on the board for free, basically. All right. So now TJ will start his turn. He restanded his cards, drew his card, placed a red energy. So now we're going to start seeing some red action going on. TJ plays very well when it comes to setting up his board and getting out the key cards he needs. He just right now tapped for a pull, which is the other vanilla turn 2 drop. He has Jonathan thinking. When you got a man rubbing his beard, he's thinking. Oh, we are gonna have Eric Hills in the house. Eric, what happened to your match?
I won.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay, so right now Jonathan just took a damage. So now he's at 3 life. Okay, so Jonathan is beginning his turn. He has 3 energy, about to place his 4th. Don't need that results, that's for sure. He's already awakened. Will be awakened on his turn. Now, there's some cutesy stuff he can do. Since Trunks' effect can activate on both sides, he definitely can get some value from the first side and then awaken to the second side, which is why he didn't awaken when TJ was attacking him. And that's exactly what he's going to do. He places his Gohan on the board. That's the one that can either draw a card or gain Double Strike. And we're going to expect to see some combo action this turn.
Hey, guys. Sorry to cut you off, Ant.
He's going to talk to you. Your mic is muted.
Is this Anthony? Can you hear me in your mic?
I mean, you're right next to me. That's kind of difficult.
But does it come from out of here? Does it sound like? Because I can hear you from in here.
Possibly, but I'm not sure. Double check with him. Okay, so right now, Jonathan just went in for a pretty gracious attack. He comboed with the Trunks, got a draw on, awakened.
Oh, okay. Hey, guys. Eric Hill here. Hill Twins. How are you guys today? We are live, obviously. AON Gaming. Shout out to AON Gaming. Perfect. So, we got TJ right now. He is about 4 life. We got Jonathan with 3 life. So, I just came into the game. Hey guys, can you guys hear me right now?
Yeah, Base God Trolled is definitely able to hear us. Well, you now.
Perfect. What is up, Base God? Okay, he decides to take that life.
Yeah, and he's in game range.
Yep, but he is awakened, so right now he can do some pretty neat things with Trunks. And if you have that Trunks in his hand, you know, That other Trunks. I don't see it yet, but
Okay, right now he's going in for a nice combo. So right now that Kaba is hitting 25K.
see, TJ is in a pretty good position right now. He's just hanging out there. Excuse me, guys. He has, what is that? Oh, that's just his, so he's fully tapped out, huh?
He's fully tapped, but with Frieza, you're never fully tapped. And Kaba is hitting for a total of 35K.
All right, guys, and as you can see, he has that Sensu Bean in his hand, was just revealed. So he is definitely safe. All right,
Looks
so
like
he's
he's
going
not
to
going to
stand.
want to take that.
Yep, he's going to stand 2 key, take a life. That Frieza is just definitely a very, very, very big hitter. He has another Sensu Bean.
Mm-hmm. Whew. TJ's building up that board while evading attacks like that.
Yes, sir. You know, and the odd part about it is that he has no blue. So if he activates that Sensu Bean
Free
again,
beans.
he has to take the life.
Which is good. In this scenario, he's going to be
Jonathan's
chilling.
still in a good position. He's going to actually attack and probably combo out with that Sun Gohan in his hand, get a free draw, and he's going to have a free put in play. So that's going to be pretty neat.
But he may want to do that on the defense. I don't think Jonathan is going to be winning in this.
Oh,
turn.
is he going to do it?
Yeah, looks like he is.
Yeah, that was definitely a questionable play on Jonathan's behalf.
He has the Kaba in hand, though, so he might be trying to go for game this turn.
You're right, but as we saw, you know, he has that other Sensu Bean. You got to
And
realize
he has the bean. That's
he
bad.
is never tapped out when he has that Frieza, especially when he has enough life. So
Yeah. So Trunks is hitting 30 right
this
now.
could be a very, very, very bad position for Jonathan. He could have hung out and, you know, tried to defend those onslaught of Frieza attacks.
Ooh.
Okay, I think he's going to psych him out here. He definitely took that damage. Okay, he's dropping Kaba. He's going to take this life and go to 1, and that's going to be no good.
It's going to be no good, but we got to see how much combo power he has.
Okay, so he
Ooh.
drew into Trunks.
That can help. All right, so that's 25 so far.
Mm-hmm.
30 Stan. 30, 40. 50 combo power.
50K, so
To a 20, so all
20,
he needs is 35.
30,
All TJ
40,
needs is
50.
35 now.
As we saw, he definitely has that second Sensu Bean.
He does, but does he have the combo power? Because of all the
Okay.
extra pieces, we don't know if
Picks
he's going to
up.
draw
What does
into
he pick
extra
up?
pieces. Oh, he drew into extra piece. TJ looks like he's thinking hard.
So what, he's at 25 right now.
Yes, he needs. All right, so 25, that's
35,
45, 55.
55, and he survives the attack, and that's the first game, huh?
Yep.
Okay, see, in that situation, Jonathan knew he
Jonathan should have waited it out.
Yeah, I can understand his reasoning for trying to go for game at that point. Jesus Christ, there was so much freezes on the field. It was a bionic attack, and I don't think he would have survived that next turn, so he definitely decided to go all out. In those situations, it's very tough because, you know, you never really know if you have just enough, you know, and
yeah, you will never know that.
That's the thing.
But for some reason, TJ always knows that.
You know?
But
maybe he overextended a little bit much on the other attack. Maybe he should have just dropped the Sun Gohan and decided to see if he was going to take it. If not, just chill out and see if he can survive. Maybe draw into something more powerful.
Well, we have a nice little overview of the two players at this point. And hey, Base Scotro, that's Frankie Lake. How's it going? Glad to see that you're tuning in.
All right.
Right now, TJ has game 1.
Correct. So right now, these guys are definitely moving into game 2, setting
up.
Definitely sideboarding right now. And you know, if I think that TJ, it seems like he's gonna be sideboarding a lot, but Jonathan, I don't think he needs to sideboard anything. I think that it was more of you not being able to get exactly what he need and overextending. Trunks definitely does make you want to combo out all the time.
Yeah.
I think you got to be a little bit more reserved and use it when it's most effective. So that definitely could have been the issue. Definitely got to see how Jonathan approaches this next match. If he, you know, has what it takes to come back, we can move into a game 3.
Or this will be a blowout and winner will play you.
Yeah, definitely, guys. Shout out to AON Gaming again, guys. Pretty cool space here. Up in Deer Park in New York, and these tournaments are amazing. So very good to come out and support the store, get some good games in, some practices, especially if you guys are interested in going to higher level events.
You might as well start at AON Gaming. You'll get to
Correct.
play against a lot of regional toppers and
Okay.
almost a regional winner at this point.
So right now they're setting up. Keeping 4. Okay, definitely would keep that. Well, no, I don't know. He doesn't
Depends on his
self-awaken.
hand, yeah.
Yeah. So
Well, he should keep the 10K because his opponent will awaken him.
for sure.
TJ is not gonna not attack him.
TJ definitely kept what? What is that? 1 card.
No, just
okay.
one.
That was a bad hand, I guess.
Yeah,
You know?
it can happen with all those cards that are basically extras at this point.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely a unique deck with those cards. Definitely a unique deck with those cards. You got that Freezer searching out for those 15 guys on turn 1, and then he's drawing cards from the life, and definitely going to put a lot of pressure on. So that's definitely a pretty good combo there. Let's see what Jonathan can do. Is he going to... Oh, I do see a result of training. So if he doesn't rush, TJ would probably be in a pretty good position.
Yeah.
All right, guys. They're setting up, so...
But
Yeah,
right now,
we actually might be having Ian Hill on the mic so that the Hill twins could commentate for 5 minutes or so and have Anthony Hernandez jump back on. So, guys, if you're watching, give it about 5 minutes or so. Ian Hill is actually going to jump on. I'll be commentating with him. And, for the beginning of the match, he just had a few words to say. Shout out to everyone watching.
Thank you.
Yeah, shout outs to everyone watching.
You can't curse on this, right?
No, not at all. Okay, so we have the start.
What is up, guys? Hill Twins are here. Are we? We can't even see ourselves. That's like so bad.
Well, no, you're not because the main
AON
focus is going to be
Gaming.
up there.
Yeah, so we're definitely here with AON Gaming. And,
Ready? Hey guys, as you guys, if you don't recognize the voice, that's definitely Ian Hill, my twin.
yes.
So right now we have TJ, his turn. Seems like he activated that Monica. He charged that Cobblers Awaken. It's a very weird and interesting
definitely-
card.
The card itself is free, so it's interesting because I do understand that he plays red with it, but when you think of Cobblers Awakening, you think of like wanting to protect your leader. And
Okay, so he definitely
Do I
activates
see
another
a King
Monica.
Vegeta's?
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
Get that pot of greed, and he's definitely
Oh
gonna be
my goodness.
definitely awakening on turn 1. This is incredible,
Wow,
guys.
he just went off. I mean,
And and that's Frieza's power. Definitely
yes.
incredible.
If he drops a combo on that, that's just gonna be so much strength. That's just gonna be so minus for Jonathan.
Yeah, but you gotta also realize, he's
at
gonna
this
evolve
point,
here,
it's gonna cost him a life. So it's
and
definitely-
if he definitely does tap out, well, he does have access to his 10Ks now, so
Scoop him.
that's Frieza's definitely an issue.
I mean, but
you
at
know.
this point, TJ also put himself in a situation. Hopefully, Jonathan's playing some sort of ramp so that he can actually handle. If TJ is gonna come at him, then Jonathan can definitely take it if he's playing blue. So if he's playing ramp, that's great. I think TJ's deck is built more to actually having lower hands, so that's kind of counterproductive towards his strong side. I think I saw Miraculous Gohan.
Okay, he takes that double strike, and that's actually pretty good because now TJ definitely wants to be in a position. I'm sorry, guys. Jonathan wants to be in a position where he can awaken. So that Kaba is definitely going to be pretty decent here. Yep, he's going to have to charge that at this point.
Yeah, that's gonna be just an absolute card at this point. What's interesting though is that this build that TJ's running, it doesn't seem like he's running objection in this build, and I for one think that
So guys. All right, so he definitely attacks with that Kaba Kaba.
guys, if we're in here on the stream, can we get a hashtag broken? Let's get a hashtag broken in there for Mecha Freezer, guys.
All right, guys. So he definitely attacked with Kaba, and he picked up one. So now he's at 5 life. Okay. So TJ definitely blocks that attack, and now we are going to be going into Mighty Mask. Okay.
Interesting.
All right. So he's gonna attack. He's probably gonna combo with this
Yeah, he
Trunks,
just wants to
restand, and
constantly.
draw a card.
Yep.
Oh.
Oh, May. Okay. That's just so plus for him at this point.
Right. At this point, he
Wait,
can put pressure on this
that's
guy.
just one thing he. Oh, that's interesting. But what he just basically forced TJ to do is now put him in a state where he's always going to have to defend, given the situation. If TJ is unable to apply that pressure back towards him, it's just going to end up. It's going to end up counterproductive towards the state of the game
It
for
would
him.
be so epic if he attacks with Trunks, stands that red, and draws a Kaba. That would be insane. But he still has to be safe.
Yeah.
At this point, he might have to combo out to get rid of that card. It's going to be...
Not necessarily. I mean, Curie at this point, yeah.
Oh.
That's interesting. Okay, see, plays like that are plays that kind of keep the freezer players in the game because now he's
Okay.
able to kind of shift that dimension of pressure back towards Jonathan with this. But the problem with Teach is that he has a huge hand, but he doesn't have key to support that hand. So at this point,
Yeah, and that's one of the main problems with the deck is that when they hit that ramp with those objections, the deck becomes very, very, very scary. When you do awaken on turn 1 and you don't have the key to support,
exactly,
your awakening,
it's just a downhill game. For them.
it's you gotta be
It's definitely one of the strategies to play against the Frieza. It's especially if they're not catching their objections, just swing, put pressure on them because what it's going to do is it's going to say I drop a card from my hand or I pick up a life to use a negate or a Senzu Bean of some sort because I'm tapped out very early and I don't have the energy I need to put pressure on you. The greatest thing with this one is that Frieza is a 3-drop for 1 key on the defense, and now he could swing out and kind of, like I said again earlier, shift that pressure back towards him.
Correct. But Jonathan does play Trunks.
Yeah.
I haven't seen in the Gohan. Sorry, guys, the Gohan that combos. He hasn't. I don't think we saw it in his hand yet. But that'll definitely be very, very, very good. It'll put a lot of pressure on Jonathan as well. I mean TJ as well. Sorry, guys. Interesting. Let's see what TJ's gonna do.
At this point, TJ just wants to attack. He there's no need to keep him. There's no need to keep him locked at this point because. You've given him hand, and he has key right now. And once you,
well, it depends. He has to play that way.
You see how he's forced to drop the sorbet because he is vulnerable.
And right now, he only has a red and a yellow key. So Senzu Beans are gonna cause.
I'm just so lost with the Kaba's Awakening. I'm just so confused with that. I see Zarbon and the Kaba's Awakening. I'm just like, what's going on with TJ? Does he think Jonathan is free?
That's a good question. Well,
I'm just confused with that. 6,000 is great, but look at his board right now.
Well, that's why it's in the key. So we gotta realize maybe it was red key for a reason.
Interesting.
All right, so he's going to send out to attack. Who's he attacking? Let's see. At this point, he definitely wants to get rid of Kaba. He can definitely attack Kaba and get rid of Kaba. And,
Okay, that's interesting.
Okay.
But see, that's just his key. So he put himself to 3 life to awaken him.
At this point, he has another double strike in his hand.
Yeah.
So, we might be looking at a very quick game, guys. Especially,
Did you saw the Champa? You saw another Champa in his hand?
Yeah, definitely. He has another Champa.
Oh, and Monaka. I know that he has a Monaka. So, worst case scenario, he Monakas him. But at this point, it seems like
we got to realize TJ is at awakening point, so he can draw those 2 cards, and those Piccolos turn into +2. Correct?
Yeah. Why are you talking like that on stream? No, I'm messing with you. Anyway, guys.
You have to have the commentator's voice, definitely.
Yeah, but I'm just Hill. I'm a
That's
Hill.
fine, but you have to have the commentator's voice. Everyone knows it. All right, so he's gonna awaken.
Let's
1,
go.
2.
That's interesting.
Now I'm not too sure. Is Trunks every time you combo?
No, it's just a once per turn.
Once per turn.
But it's during both players' turn.
So did he activate Trunks already, or?
What was this?
I think he did.
Oh, he's trying to avoid that
That double
that
strike.
double strike. Yeah.
And even still, that Frieza's gonna come on the field.
I just think jumping that Goten is just so minus for me. When you have a Boo. I mean, unless of course you want Boo to be a possible attacker agent. Like,
You know,
I guess he wants the hand to go because he actually has Miraculous. He can drop him for 2. But this is definitely game looks like it's shifted back towards TJ, where TJ would have or could have been in a real tight spot. Wow, Kaba's.
oh wait, did he tap for Kaba?
Yes, he did. He tapped that Kaba's awakening. He's swinging out. This game could be fast.
Okay, maybe Kaba's gonna do some awakening, huh, guys? Very interesting match. Let's see how Jonathan is gonna
Very interesting match, man.
let's see how Jonathan is gonna approach this. I think Anthony's about to get back on the mic, guys. So
yeah, he's definitely about to get back on the mic because you think your match is actually gonna be coming up in a couple of seconds, in a couple minutes. Yeah. So we're actually sending Eric Hill.
guys, I ain't going nowhere.
So Aborn, how many players? There was actually 28 players here for this
Yeah.
event. But it was definitely, even with just 28 players, we're talking about the actual, some of the most skilled
Intensity
players
of
in
the
of
New York, in New York, definitely.
and the state, in the region.
You know, I ended up going for
We got
4-1.
Iron Merlin, good luck Shady. Yeah, good luck to him.
Okay, and you know what's sad? Jonathan was pushed back into a corner. Even the awakening didn't do much because there's so much pressure.
I think that what really got Jonathan was that Frieza. That Frieza was just really strong. And then that Sorbet is just sitting there like, come at me, bro. So he definitely it is
really
risky.
don't want to go up against this next round.
I mean,
but
it is risky though. He has to understand that if Sorbet tries to block, because this dude has a miraculous comeback. So if he top decks something, and Sorbet can block, Sorbet's a 1,000, which means he's gonna need to get, he's gonna have to boost for his entire combat value.
yeah, unless he have a Whis' coercion.
And that's the miraculous.
And even still, the Whis'
the Whis would just be
coercion.
too bad. The best bet is he doesn't even need to attack with Trunks. What he needs to do is just drop that miraculous comeback Gohan in his hand next turn.
Okay, he goes for the double. Wow, he
That
puts
was
himself at such a critical
he's throwing
point.
the game. What? Why would? Unless that Sorbet is going out.
Okay.
Sorbet must be going out to attack this turn. But he does risk giving him combo
Well, at this
fodder.
point, he can't do anything.
Yeah.
He will tap out. He has no blue, and at this point, he cannot do anything at all.
Yeah, definitely strong. It's definitely strong numbers for a local. And like I said, it's not a normal local. This is a local that was comprised of a lot of high skill players in both northern and southern.
Okay,
parts
he
of the
defends
USA.
it. That's great.
Yeah,
That's great. He defends it. So now there's no, you know, we're definitely might be moving into a game 2 if he does drop that Gohan.
So TJ did get game 1, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's over.
Okay, so that was a very weird play.
Wait, whoa, what is going on? Did we just drop a miraculous comeback? Oh my goodness! Please don't tell me that was his only one. Oh my
nice.
goodness, people! You
So
guys,
at this point, he cannot use any Whis' coercion because
this was just Whoa.
He's just gonna boost out his hand.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, he combos to draw because he's 2. He's actually considered
restand your energy. He has to restand. What is he doing? He didn't restand. He has another energy.
He just misplayed. He actually had another energy, but it doesn't. If he can defend this, okay, all right. So Jonathan was he was pushed to the edge a little bit. The game, they were just playing in such dangerous circumstances. Both of them. Yeah, you guys are watching that, right? It's just interesting. But they're playing in such in sudden death almost. TJ's deck is able to push players to that verge, but it becomes a point where are you spending too much in order to put pressure on your opponent? Because if they can handle that, then you've just lost a lot of your resources and you've lost life. So guys, I'm gonna actually let Anthony Hernandez take the mic again, and I'll be back at the end of this round, and we'll
To
see
commentate my
to
match,
commentate,
yeah, for sure.
Eric Hill's match. So.
And guys, you can follow us on Twitter at The Hill Twins, YouTube,
Yes.
The Hill Twins, and Facebook, Eric Hill, and Facebook, AON Hill.
Yeah,
Guys,
actually,
also,
so Scrub Steve 2381. I don't understand your question.
What did he ask?
He said to what verge? Okay. Yeah. So basically, the state that TJ's deck was able to do to not only himself but Jonathan was basically put them on the verge of losing the game. Normally, games with normal leaders, they're able to play out, turns from within the first 2 to 3 turns. There's not so much pressure on both players to really make real expensive plays. If you see with other decks, they're dropping stuff like Boma, just smaller drops that'll let them net an extra card or search, but there's not really that much pressure. Life is not necessarily in that much danger. Exactly. And when I say the verge, is that Frieza was able to put himself on the verge of life and death, or win and lose, will you? But he had resources that was also able for him to do the same to Trunks. The only problem is that now you're playing a guessing game and you're saying, I'm able to use my life as a resource and to go as low as 3, 2, and 1 life in order to put you there. But if I don't beat you, can you win on your draw? And that's kind of what Jonathan was able to do. So that's what I meant by saying the verge, having both players tatter over this low life. I'm going to go ahead and... it's Scuba. It's Scuba Steve. Oh, I did not see that A. Oh, man, I'm also...
So right now, guys, they are currently setting up. I think they mugged already.
Guys, I'm going to let you guys go. I'm going to let Hernandez jump back on, and let's hear what he got to say about that play. Hopefully, TJ doesn't play that game this way. He doesn't have to play so dangerously this third round because, comeback is a... Yeah.
All right, guys. So we got Anthony Hernandez coming back onto the mic. So we got Ant back in. Hey, Ant, what's up?
Hey, guys. How's it going? So right now they just started this match, and hopefully TJ can play that a little bit better.
Hopefully they both can adapt.
Yeah.
Game 2 is definitely a weird match, but we're here live. We're coming
right now. Final game. So right now, TJ is already getting at it.
That pot of greed, that Monica, that combo's so ridiculous, guys.
It's very smart with TJ just passing it on through, kind of feeling out the game.
Exactly. If you don't have those objections, you don't really want to put yourself so low. The draw power is great, but
especially when you're playing against stuff like Kaba.
That was great. That was definitely great for him because now he can combo, draw a card, and now he has to take that double strike. That was absolutely great. Yep, he has to, guys. Or you've been forced to overextend. Jonathan put in such a good position this game. Correct.
Now he won't have resources to do his shenanigans, which means he's going to have a bunch of extra cards that he's actually going to have to pay for. This is such a difficult game already for him.
Yep, but now you're forcing TJ to play a little bit differently. Now he can awaken here, drop his second key, see if he has those freezes, right? Those freezes that he can combo with, and he definitely do a few things. He can definitely start drawing cards definitely when attacking. So,
he's in a good position. Anytime you're awakened, it doesn't matter for what cause, whether you awaken yourself or your opponent awakens you, you're gonna always at least have some type of advantage, even if it's just card advantage. So TJ right now is in a good position since he is awakened. His game may change, but he still now has access to drop a lot of other cards that are going to be useful instead of these extras.
Yep. Now, this is good because if he does attack with this Kaba, Jonathan's definitely going to take that.
But I just feel like the influx of pressure is...
Oh, he passes. All right.
That's very smart. Just kind of fill out the game, have Kaba just in case you need him. But don't just give him free resources.
He needs to gain advantage. Right now, that Frieza needs to keep attacking, drawing cards, not awakening Trunks early. So that's going to give him some kind of advantage. So right now, this is pretty good because it looks like TJ is going to... Looks like TJ is going to play this out a little slower and just gain advantage and his own momentum, which will be definitely a better take for his side, as opposed to just going crazy on the combos and giving Jonathan an advantage to be able to come back at TJ. They're both combo-based decks. TJ has a combo-based Frieza deck, while Jonathan has a Trunks deck, which is based off combos itself.
odd thing is he definitely dropped that blue key, that very questionable blue key. And even at that point, if you were gonna drop what you did, I don't think that you want to get rid of those because this is a high stakes match. You have a lot of double strike in play. You have a lot of cards that give double strike. So you want to be kind of careful on what you drop as key. And that as an opponent, I'm loving when my opponents are dropping those 10Ks. It's very, very, very detrimental to the game when you don't have them.
Exactly. Especially when you need them.
But we don't know what he has in his hand as of yet.
We can see he has Jocko.
Jocko.
He has something, a little something, but again, you don't want to get rid of your 10Ks like Eric Hill just stated.
For sure, guys. I'm gonna be reading some of the comments now, guys.
There's no new ones right now. Eon answered the last ones. But if you guys have any questions, definitely comment on the section below and, talk about the match.
For sure.
Right now, this is a very nice, interesting matchup.
Yeah, guys, if you got any questions, shoot them out. We are looking at the comments as well. So we will be able to answer your questions and have some more verbatim towards you guys, as well as commentating. So TJ drops his sorbet. He plays that yellow key. I really do like the addition. Did he sideboard the Zarbon?
No, it's mainboard.
Oh, wow. Very, very, very unique deck. Very unique
His
deck,
whole
guys.
deck is actually very unique. It plays completely different.
Going to kind of be a little bit afraid playing that. As you guys know, I'm using Genyu, so it's going to be, I'd say, a little tough of a matchup. I do know how to approach Frieza, but
Scuba, well, basically, I lost 2 games straight. I lost to TJ round 2, and I lost to Jesse Ferguson afterwards. So at that point, I was kind of like, Like, after I lost back-to-back, I was just really, like, not wanting to play at that point. But my teammates, they did very well. And
this is semifinals, so this is for top 2. Winner advances to grand finals.
Yes, they will be at Vegas. Eon and Eric will be representing.
Yes, guys, thank you for asking. The Hills will definitely be in Vegas. We're going to definitely try our best there. And, we're going to try and hold it down. I know the competition is going to be insane, so, I can only say that I'm going to do my best. Definitely going to try and give you guys a top again, and if I may, bring it home. But Frieza's is going to be like running water, so definitely going to be a tough event. The meta is kind of transformed into something where everyone knows what to do at this point. So
yeah, it's a very fun but chaotic format. And Scuba, yes, I did. I wanted to do the commentary. I did the commentary for the previous matchup before this one, and so I rather losing 2 games straight is definitely not my take. But I went against TJ, and TJ had exactly enough to combo out on me to take the victory, since it's the best of 1 format. And then I ended up losing to Jesse Ferguson. He ended up using a Manaka on me, but he played very quickly.
Okay, so Jonathan activates this Sun Goten, but he chooses to get rid of Sorbet. Okay. I would have thought he would have gotten rid of the Kaba. The Kaba's going to put some...
He wants the pressure.
He does.
Please attack.
Definitely does want that pressure. Okay, so he gets rid of the Sorbet. What's his common sense?
That's all right. It's all right. Not bad play. And he's still putting pressure on that Frieza leader, guys. Remember, all he has to do is keep hitting a 5K, which Trunks will keep recycling. So Trunks will always be able to hit that Frieza leader, and that's something that TJ is going to have to be mindful of.
At this point, also, guys, TJ might not want to go for the attack. Now he kind of, he'll attack that Goten. I'm pretty sure of it. Yep.
Bye-bye, Goten.
At this point, he definitely doesn't want him to awaken. He know that he has about 2 more turns before he can drop that result to the training. And even still, his 10Ks are not going to be valuable until he's at 4. So TJ is definitely going to try and build up his hand, build up his board, and see if he can build up overwhelming presence over Jonathan until he can definitely, go for that game.
Exactly. But believe it or not, at this point, Jonathan wants to be in this position. Even though TJ is not awakening him, right now, Jonathan, all he has to do is keep putting slight pressure on the leader so that he's really not plussing out in hand. So TJ's advantage isn't going to be as clear cut.
And he drew another Sun Goten. So he's going to drop this Kaba, and he's probably going to go for that Goten, and he's probably going to take out either his Kaba or that Apu guy, the yellow 2-drop. And that's gonna be very, very, very good for him. He just reached for key. So, perfect. Right on. See you guys there. Met you guys at the day 2 Gen Con tournament. Ah, perfect. Can I have your name again, brother? That is perfect. It's really nice to. It would be really nice to meet you again. Yeah, I think it's what Aborn 760.
Okay, so right now TJ is going for that lovely Sensu Bean action, you know, protecting his life at all cost.
And you know what he has in his hand? Further in Destruction Chamba. A very, very, very heavily played card. You started seeing set 2 meta. A lot of decks has been playing the Choppers, the double strike.
Cell decks, almost every
Correct.
deck is playing.
And I agree with it. A lot of decks play, you know, at the edge of the game. Who you playing? Don't lose. Please don't lose.
Christopher sold his whole collection.
For how much?
I don't know. I think he said 60, but he sold 2 Goku Black signed. So everything is everything.
So for $60? That I don't believe that. That's no way. Chris is not gonna go that minus. Sorry guys, we kind of derailed a little bit. And now we are back.
Well, right now that Frieza still got the Sensu Bean attached, so we're about to be moving on to TJ's turn.
All right.
So right now,
Jonathan approaching this matchup very smart. TJ, he does have that double strike, so if he can double strike him and put him at 3.
that's what he's trying to do. It's pretty predictable. The only thing is that at this point, whether or not Jonathan does hit down to 3 life, it's not going to matter as much because there are no triple strikers in TJ's deck. So that means that if he ever does go down to 3 life, Jonathan will get max value, and that's not good against TJ when TJ is right now, you know, still has pressure on him.
For sure. You know, I'm curious to see if this guy plays that 6-drop Trunks. Maybe he's too expensive, but that'll be a very interesting piece. I really like that Trunks, so we will see. Very, very underrated card for sure.
Yeah,
Definitely.
absolutely. And I think we're about to see results of training because TJ may be just baiting it out.
I don't see it in his hand, but
well, he did get rid of. I think he didn't have this game. He hasn't.
You know, at this point, if he has the results, it'll be minus on TJ's. Probably would just have lost an attack. Otherwise, who do you think is gonna win, guys? This is very, very, very. Right now, it's going back and forth. These guys are both very good players. Definitely going back and forth. When you look at TJ's deck, you look and you say, "Wow, I don't like what's the focus of the deck?" But
oh my
wow.
God, we have a Champa coming out on the board.
Very interesting.
I haven't seen that happen in a long time.
Yeah, that's if you're going for game. Whoa.
No, he wants to build up a board so he can swing out in one shot for game. We already know the strategy TJ is going for.
He drew another Kaba. I don't think he should have dropped that further in destruction.
No, he shouldn't have. But that was his only. He didn't even need another.
This was perfect. This puts Jonathan in a perfect
Jonathan is in a good position
because he gets to pick up. And at this point,
let's go, Jonathan. This is getting real interesting.
Combos.
Got that Trunks action going on.
And now he's gonna
awaken. Let's get those combos.
Wow, this is incredible, guys.
This is great.
Incredible. This was such a great position for Jonathan. Just when you thought that things were going downhill. He has managed.
He got that top deck, which was just on time, and
Kaba's hitting a 20 right now.
Yeah, so right now he still can combo. He's still not done. He ain't done yet.
He really can't afford to take that double strike from Kaba because at this point, you know, he can further the instruction.
No, go straight up for game. He could win out in one shot, and that's very good.
You know, he doesn't know. I would definitely save that Piccolo. I would save the Piccolo. Okay, well he chooses to use it. All right. Oh
my God. Okay.
I thought that Jonathan drew already. Maybe that's.
I don't know.
I think he drew for Trunks, right? And when he picked up the further.
Yeah.
Sorry.
There might have been an incorrect.
Or maybe he comboed first and then flipped and comboed because you can do it again when you do it
Yeah,
that way.
absolutely.
I think you did it that way,
That's
right?
how you did it. Yeah,
Yeah, so
that's
he was able
how.
to draw twice. Yeah, wow, okay. Sorry, guys, for that little
That's how it
mishap.
happens. But yes, Scuba, I think Jonathan might have it. He might actually have this game. And
Yeah.
Brian, yeah, I actually remember you myself. Yeah, he gave you guys the
Oh wow! Shout out to you, Brian. I really appreciated that. That was when we
remember.
okay. So, 1 second, guys. Seems like TJ is gonna try and defend this. He knows he probably has to because at this point, Jonathan has
That
full
furthering,
key.
and
He
he has
has 5
furthering.
open key. He has that furthering destruction. He still has not attacked with the trunks. He can draw. He can attack and draw, and then
Yes.
boost out fully.
Okay.
So he was able to defend it, I believe. Right? Yes, he
Yeah.
was. Okay.
But Jonathan's still in a good position.
Yeah, right now all he have to do right now is play it smooth. He still has that sorbet.
And TJ is low in hand, guys. Remember what I was saying before? TJ was trying to stall him out, but stalling an opponent that
Hasn't awakened yet is
it's not the best thing when they also have a leader that says I can still hit your leader and at no cost. Oh man, this is gonna be bad. Okay, so right now Mighty Mask is about to go in, but I'm not too sure. I think I would have just popped at that point
yeah.
and
At this
just get
point,
resources.
there's no need to waste any
Overextend,
more
'cause-
cards in the hand.
Exactly.
So this could be, very, okay. We're gonna see.
Yes, Harthel, that's absolutely correct. That's why Eric apologized for the mix-up.
Yeah, guys.
He's gonna go for that double strike early.
I would have saved it. I
Well, look
actually-
at TJ's hand though. TJ only has about 3 to 4 cards in hand. So realistically speaking, he's basically seen what he does. Because if TJ takes this hit, or if he doesn't, he has to guard. Remember, he has to lose his hand if he doesn't.
And if he had right now, he's fully tapped out. He could have those Sensu Beans in hand.
He could.
Frieza does allow him to
It doesn't even matter
untap 2
because
for
he has
life.
4. He has 4 cards. So even if he has a bean, he does have the bean, but it
Okay.
doesn't even matter. That's only 5K.
But he has to block this though.
He needs to. That's why he's going to pick up a card from life just to
Okay.
hope that he draws into something. And he drew into, I can't quite make that out. I can't. Oh, we're about to see it. All right, so he drew into a Frieza. That
was actually
good.
pretty decent.
That was very good on his
At
part.
this point, he still has that sorbet on the field. We keep forgetting.
No, but it
So-
doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because Sorbet is at any moment Jonathan can go for game once he has them on 2 life. And right now we got another Trunks and
I
Goten.
still do think that he overextended on that play.
He did. He
I
did.
think that he could have amassed a pretty decent hand. Those 2 cards would have been extra. He still would have had the further and destruction chomper and that extra card that he had comboed with, and it would have definitely made his next turn very powerful.
Yeah.
And on the defend, he's pretty safe, But now he's down 2 cards. He wasn't able to
Oh yeah.
defend. But he
so is
did
TJ.
make TJ waste a few cards, which was good.
TJ got lucky
So-
into that Frieza, I might add, because had that just been another 10K, that wouldn't be another card on board.
At this point, I'd go for the Frieza. I'd attack the Frieza. and
Yeah,
boost.
free. Just a free
And
hit.
just get rid of him now. You don't want to have to block and extend. He does have a
Well,
Sensu Bean.
no. He has Kaba in his hand. So he can attack with Trunks to the leader if he wants. Because remember, TJ only has 2 cards left in hand. Like, what can they possibly be?
Well, he still has a sorbet though. You have to understand. So if he goes for that,
No, obviously,
it would be pointless at this point. You just take care of that Frieza on the end, and if he wants to protect his Frieza, I would boost 1.
And he drew into a boo. Not bad.
Yeah, no boost. Perfect.
Yeah. Let
no
him waste
need
cards.
to boost. If you want to save your Frieza, I'll have my Sensu Bean next turn, and you'll have to boost more. Trunks definitely being
Bye-bye, Frieza.
pretty decent leader, guys. So if you're looking for a blue leader,
If you're looking for non-meta cards, that's the...
oh wow. But he actually did drop the boo, and he actually
But did he have a bean in hand? What is
Oh.
his hand? Because I don't like him tapping
he has to
out.
attack with that boo.
He has to because he needs to... oh, wait.
Okay, he's gonna drop his Kaba. He has to at this point.
He has
because
to.
I think he has a Trunks, but he did tap out his blue.
He has the Trunks, yeah.
He did search for the Trunks, indeed. So if he, I
don't agree with that play.
I don't think the boo was the
He could have
most.
saved it for following
Yeah,
turn.
for sure. And if worst case scenario, he's in the hand.
Yeah, he did.
Now
He
you
did
have
kill
to
the
attack
Frieza.
with him, and
Harthel.
it's like it was a waste, absolute waste.
Of course, if he feels that he's gonna get KO'd, yeah, he has the blocker, of course.
Oh wow. Oh, and he's just ripping straight off the deck, guys. Incredible. He's just ripping off the deck.
Yeah, but you gave him double strike.
Yeah, I don't agree
with
that.
that.
Had he had waited till next turn, he would have an overwhelming advantage over TJ. So it's definitely some.
These guys are trying to
plays.
close out the game so quickly, and I think that's definitely a flaw in this match. Just because you have leaders that can do, get in and get out, I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, you're absolutely right. He said because if TJ feels that his leader can die,
and he still has
get
sorbet.
The sorbet to block for
he
sure.
Still has the sorbet.
For sure.
He
so
just gave TJ 2 cards.
Definitely,
if he takes
TJ's definitely, but he also put TJ in the dark realm because
any attack is lethal.
It's lethal, and
he took
at that point, but overextended for that would have been too much.
And then now
he didn't use the blocker already.
So now the good thing is he's in a predicament where he will have lethal
for sure.
So it doesn't matter. And right now, Jonathan's still in a good position because Jonathan can afford to take up to 3 life and still be good.
He does have. He does have that blue open, so he does have access to that Sensu Bean. And we also fail to realize TJ still has that further in destruction chopper on the field.
No, it's game 3. Jonathan
game 3.
actually won, but they didn't get to log it. It wasn't logged down for game 2.
So so guys, sorry, TJ is at 1 win and Jonathan is at 1
They're
win.
both at 1 win.
This is game 3 of the semifinals. Yeah, definitely. He does have that further in destruction chomper on board, so that is I personally feel like he overextended. And this is gonna be great because now he gets to get a free card if it's there.
Free sorbet.
Oh, okay.
Why not? It's free combo power.
Well, we'll be here, guys. Oh, don't forget to tune in to Dragon Ball Super tonight. It's going to be epic.
Yes, it's going to be great.
Episode.
Can't wait for the Dragon Ball anime.
Yeah.
That's going to be fun.
All right, so these guys are kind of just hanging out and trying to determine what's going to be the best route. I think he's going to drop a goat. Oh, wow. This is absolutely great for this guy. This is great. He drops.
And remember, that Champa is still sitting there for combo. So the moment if he does take that 2 damage, no!
Wow.
Oh, no! Frieza's going to go ham. But he has the Jocos. Thank God. Champa's about to get comboed with that Frieza.
All right, so right now, guys, this is pretty interesting. He draws a Frieza. At this point, TJ can go for game. If
TJ doesn't go for game, he loses next turn.
Yeah, indeed. I haven't seen any Whis coercion.
He has 2 sorbets that he can use the effect to chuck and see what he gets. Nothing. Okay. Thank God. Well, I'm sorry, TJ. I'm not rooting against you, but thank God for Jonathan.
I just, I
really
want it to be a good match, but I don't think he should have.
I don't want it to be a blowout.
I think he could have guarded that, And if he married what TJ did when he was coming out for those attacks, TJ guarded to the full extent of his power so that he would not be put into that situation. Only until Jonathan was able to overextend on multiple accounts, and that's when TJ ultimately fell to that 1 life thing. So. At this point,
ooh, value 15K.
All right, so this is his. It's time for him to go all out, guys, and
So right now, Frieza's hitting 30.
Okay, I wanted to tap.
Oh man, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 70K.
Okay, so let's see what.
But I see double Jocos. If I'm not mistaken, I see Jocko. 2, I think 1 or 2 Jocos. No, it's just 1 Jocko.
I don't think it's gonna matter at this point if
he survives it. He
have
wins.
Those 10Ks. He does have another bean in his hand, so it'll put him at 25.
All right, let's count this up. So far, Trunks is at 20. This is pretty epic. Jocko, just Jocko, 20. So now that's 60K. That's 60K of value.
No, not 60K.
It's 60K of value now because he's gonna Jocko. 60K value. He has 70.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did he draw his card or no?
He's good. 60. You don't draw a card on the defense.
No, I thought you draw on both.
No, he would be busted. That's right now 30K.
30K.
Keep it going. 30, 40, 50. Oh, he was
wow.
only able to match it.
Yeah, definitely. All right, guys. So that is
the match. Right now, TJ is advancing against Eric Hill.
Correct. So, guys, I'm going to probably hop off in the next 2 minutes. I'm going to be facing against TJ. I really wanted to go against the Trunks. Very unique deck. And I haven't played against Trunks. I played against the Frieza. You know, that game was definitely a weird one, honestly.
It was weird. I believe, again, like you said before, Jonathan did overextend at certain points of the game. And that is definitely those slight extensions.
The turn right
cost
before,
him the game.
Taking that double strike really put him over the edge because he wasn't able to kill him off after that.
It should have been only
still
single.
He still had that sorbet,
Yeah.
and he was going to be safe. You know, at this point, him overextending at that moment, that last turn, would have definitely him not overextending would have definitely had him in the clear, and he would have been able to beat his hand out.
Yeah, absolutely. He gave him the resources to, AKA, push his bleep in.
Yeah. So, all right, guys. It's been a pleasure commentating with Hernandez. I'm probably gonna send Eon here, unless he's still doing that.
He's doing the match.
He's playing for a TP2 Gohan. So I'm actually gonna head off the mic. Anthony will be commentating. Maybe you'll get somebody else in here.
Yeah.
And you know, it's been a pleasure to commentate. Don't forget to follow us at the Hill Twins on YouTube. Check out our content. And catch me in the grand finals match against TJ. It is, right?
Yep.
All right, guys. So wish me luck. I'm going to do my best and enjoy the show.
All right, guys. So now we are going to be awaiting the finale, which will be Eric Hill versus TJ. We're about to see how this match will unfold. So just give them moments to set up, and we will continue.